going on, good people? It's your boy, Alberto, your host of 95 North Falcons Talk Show, live here from the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Man, just got done doing this little VIP tour, man, just taking in the city, the sights, the sound, man. It's been wonderful. But let's tune into this matchup tomorrow, 1 o'clock sharp. Our Atlanta Falcons take on the Carolina Panthers. The Carolina Panthers team that's coming off a very emotional victory over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers last week. I say emotional because so much stuff has happened to that organization within the past couple of weeks, man. You talk about trading the face of the franchise and Christian McCaffrey, firing Matt Rule, the head coach. Steve Wilks takes over as interim head coach, a guy that has had experience in this league coaching. Recent head coaching stint was with the Arizona Cardinals back in 2019. He's been out of the NFL, been back in the NFL, spent some time in college, and I think just most recently was the defensive coordinator for the Cleveland Browns back in 2020 or 2021, if I'm not mistaken. But focusing on tomorrow's matchup, I expect these Falcons to come out firing. Definitely had a tough defeat last week to the Cincinnati Bengals, where we were down early, 21-0, and we fought our way back to make it somewhat competitive. But before the game broke open, we're going into this game tomorrow pretty banged up. AJ Terrell is out. Jalen Hawkins also out. He's in the concussion protocol. Smart decision also to keep AJ out, even if it's more than just tomorrow's game. If it's more games, got to get that hamstring corrected, man, and healthy and ready to go for this stretch of games that we got coming ahead. But still, tomorrow should be an interesting game. Definitely, no one expected us to be in first place, but we are in first place. Currently at 3-4. Carolina's at 2-5. So, even though the records are what they are, it's still going to be a competitive bout. We're talking about two division rivals, teams that know each other pretty well. I give the edge still to the Atlanta Falcons, based on the rushing attack that we feature, our weapons on the outside. Hopefully, this is a game where Kyle Pitts and Drake London can be featured more in this offense. I know the fan base is really upset because of their production as of late, but this is gonna take some time, folks, and just trust the process, have faith in it, and something's gonna come from it. Hopefully it's this week, but I'm sticking with it as long as I have to, and to see these two players play well off of one another. So talk about Carolina. Even though they were gutted as far as Christian McCaffrey, I say gutted because the offense kind of went through him. Maybe not as of recently because of injuries that he's had, but definitely a weapon. Now that that's gone, Chuba Hubbard is also out for tomorrow's game. Dante Foreman is the lead back for them now. They have some weapons out on offense. Name I just mentioned, Dante Freeman. Tommy Tremble, the tight end, DJ Moore, of course, the wide receiver, Terrence Marshall, another wide receiver, young talented wide receiver that really hasn't lived up to his to all the hype coming out of LSU, but he's still sticking around with the team. Carolina's defense, pretty active defense. I think they have about 11 sacks, 10 to 11 sacks, so they're right up there with us in the sack department. Brian Burns, man, all-world edge rusher, leads that team with sacks with 5. Derek Brown, featured in the middle, has 2 sacks. Shaq Thomas is still here, another highly productive linebacker which leads the team in tackles, if I'm not mistaken. It's still, at the end of the day, the Carolina Panthers, a division game. It's going to be a tough matchup. All is not lost, I don't see, with them. They still have plenty of talent there that can make any game competitive, but the Atlanta Falcons definitely have to roll up their sleeves and stick to what's been working for them, which has been rushing the ball or running the ball. Definitely got to try and open up this playbook a little bit more to get these key players, like I mentioned earlier, and Drake London and Kyle Pitts involved. Again, it's another game. I expect big things out of Olamide Zaccheaus. He's been our best receiver. He's been so clutch. So I expect something to come from him in tomorrow's matchup. But I'll be here live tomorrow, tuning in. Just can't wait. I'll be collaborating tomorrow with Uncle Steve and Uncle Steve's Lounge. Our boy Smitty, you know, due to some other stuff that he had going on, won't be with us. But shout out to Smitty. Hope to be getting on this platform live soon again. So look for us on Sunday. But folks, you tell me what you guys think about the outcome of tomorrow's game. Any score predictions, stuff like that, leave it in the comment box. Definitely, man. I just did a small video on a prediction. I got the Falcons winning this one 30-13. But you guys let me know what you guys think. Drop those comments. Please subscribe to the channel. And as always, thank you for your support. This is your boy Alberto, your host of the 95 North Falcons Talk Show. But it's 95 South because I'm here live in Atlanta, baby. Peace.